Patriot, join the Holy Empire.
My holy brothers in Quirk Christ, subscribe to your Patriarch's Patreon page. Pay me money and I can work on Imperial infrastructure for a living instead of working on a corporate plantation. More proof and versus series, more recaps, reactions, and recasts, more content more consistently on a platform which allows us to interact more seamlessly, including but not limited to Patriot-only access content and seasonal level 99 plot armor.
My point is not that tight motherfucking Kubo is a madman who was likely bullied by Goku fans as a burgeoning mangaka, nor is it that you can nerf Ichigo that much and he is still speed blitzing 99% of all end-of-series main characters in anime and 99% of all characters in Dragon Ball Super. My point isn't even why the fuck would Ulquiorra, who is casually 150 quintillion times faster than light, throw a spear at that distance after being speed blitzed twice by an Ichi-God in Bastalore form, unless he assumed it was fast enough to land a hit, or that he could tweak the velocity several times upon a second throw. Shut up. My point is that he threw a Keto Javelin, which is canon confirmed FTL, and it didn't hit any surface for 4 to 5 seconds. A heavily nerfed version of a heavily fatigued Vasto Lord, a OG killer triple Himchigo, was accosted by a lightning lance that would have needed to be traveling 7.5 times faster than 150 quintillion times faster than light speed reasonably, which means that the Lanza lance traveled at the very least 1 sextillion, 125 quintillion miles and still managed to vaporize portions of a country-sized fortress from the expel pyroclastic plume resin alone. That's how powerful Ulquiorra was, that's how big Hueco Mundo is. Casually.
I'll try again. It's always been very difficult to control. Are you kidding? He can fire a technique like that multiple times?
Hellverse. Tai Kubo is the production director, meaning the movie is his main concept, being produced to commemorate the 10th anniversary of Bleach, and as a result has his core input as he directed and approved the whole thing. Case in point, it expands upon a concept previously shown and unexplored in the manga, thus establishing the connection the other movies/fillers lacked. Kubo also designed what each of the 5 levels of hell looked like in a series of sketches. Memories of Nowhere is a Clorox Cosmology canon-confirmed film by its tie-in chapter 627 and the as-of-yet unreleased 1000-Year Blood War anime episode, right? Well then, according to tight motherfucking Kubo, you should probably drink even more bleach. Hellverse is also canon since the same and more can be gleaned in regards to the manga, movie, and the anime series cooperations. As far as Kubo's current dissociative stance and opinion on the film, not its canonicity, as Kubo has never been on record, ledger, or otherwise about any of the films and their placements or the lack thereof within the main story timeline. A, he directly acknowledges it as an overall piece of the overall Clorox franchise concerning the Bleach versus version of Hell. B, absolutely no take-backsies whatsoever. C, it does not negate him personally creating the canon connective tissue. D, it does not negate the canon class system. E, it does not negate the composite character argument either. Apropos, allow me a brief adjust to jump out in front of the overly simple-minded and inelegantly predictable Hellverse isn't canon excuse. Good peasant. It takes an insane level of ass-pullery and fuckboy genealogy to intentionally ignore the composite character arguments for Hellverse Ichigo when everything ever wrote/produced about Batman that didn't come from Loeb or Kane, about Superman that didn't come from Schuster or Siegel, all of GT and all of Dragon Ball Super, Daima, and Heroes, which includes but is not limited to Godkey, Angels, Zeno, Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, and Jiren, every Marvel and DC comic book or film character that has ever been written by someone besides the original author, with or without their consent, is not canon by the same total lack of logic. Kindly shut the fuck up.
Go in your room. Go.
Also, Kubo wrote an official tie-in chapter, which for you fucktards is a term used to describe supplemental material to the main canon, where Sile Opero and Audenero go to the 3rd layer of the movies Hell and Chillawa Kakuto's henchmen, from the Hellverse movie. Also, Episode 299, which aired in 2010 right before the Hellverse film was released as an episodic prelude, features actual characters and concept from, you guessed it, the fucking Hellverse movie. Beyond that, the promotional material for the film uses the kanji Taiju Sekai to describe Hell, which is a multiverse or low multiversal complex within a much larger 7 to 10D high multiversal complex hyperspace realm.
Damn!
Anyways, man, thanks for checking out another video. If you stuck around this long, I fucks with you.
Then we'll fox with each
Hit
other.
that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell so we can discuss big facts and who's big mad or butt hurt in the comments for the first hour. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit that dislike button if you a bitch.